All right, after all that nonsense, we are finally in the water. The rain's at least slowed down to an on and off drizzle, which is nice. So actually kind of a peaceful evening. This is Lake Groton. And for those of you who watched my Ricker Pond video from last year, this is the lake that empties into Ricker Pond. There's a creek that connects the two to the south of here. And I had a pretty good run at Ricker Pond when I was there under very similar conditions at a very similar time of the year. So we're just gonna we're gonna start with whatever. I've got wacky worm, whopper plopper, weighted Texas rig, Ned rig, and a crank. And that's what we're gonna do tonight. I've got other rods at the site, but we're gonna start with those 5 and just kind of throw wherever. I did take a peek at the depth chart, and there are some decent drop-offs that I wish I had the drop shot for, but the drop shot's not tied and I just wanna fish, so I'm not gonna tie one. Yeah, let's see what we can do here. Just gonna bounce it off of some of these rocks, just find some areas to hopefully catch something. Hopefully we can get a couple bass tonight. Damn, I gotta get one of these lean-tos next time I get here. Like, that's sick, that waterfront right there. They're probably super high demand though. I'm gonna try that rock over there too. There it is. All right, good start. Good start, boys. Let's go. Yes, sir. There it is. Now that we've got the ruler quote catch board left, he is a 14-incher unofficially. So yeah, roughly 1.25 pounds, 1.5 pounds. Nice first bass of the trip. Let's see if we can get another. What time is it? All right, 7:15. I think we'll throw this for a little longer, maybe try some cranking. And then I definitely want to top water a little bit tonight. I see some rocks that end and just south of where my campsite is. I want to try. There we go. Feels similar to the last one. Nope. Frig. Do I have any? No. All right. He shook it and I ended up taking weeds. That sucks. And yeah, I want to crank a little bit. I want to see if they'll hit stuff that moves yet. I mean, it's that time of year where they probably should. You would think they would. I feel like spawning season is going to be a little bit behind this year, a little bit late this year, just due to how cold it's been for the month of May. Especially the past week and the past couple of days. I mean, we had a freaking nor'easter, record lows. I mean, there was, you know, the higher elevations got snow. Try other end of that dock. All right, troll and crank, here we go. To my knowledge, there are no pike in this lake, but someone at the campground told me there was. It wasn't someone that worked there, so I don't know what kind of truth there is to that. I hope there's pike in here because that would make things fun. But as far as I know, smallmouth bass, largemouth bass, pickerel. I may try the whopper plopper in here. And the rain's picking up again. There we go. Fight it. That's a netter. Fuck me for not having this ready. You know, I'm gonna have to hand him. No, that's a big bass. That's a good one. Get him in. Let's go. Yes, sir. That's got to be 3.5 at least. That's got to be 3 and change. That's a good bass. Let's go. That is what I am talking about. Let's go. Yeah, we're looking at 18.5 inches. Yep, this is gonna be like 3 and change. Probably 3.5. Definitely one for the scale. So that's the first good fish of the year for sure. That is a 3-3. All right, we're gonna let the girl grow some more. Good catch. All right, I think it's time to go for some blow-ups. Let's see it happen. It is blow-up time. Oh, rain's coming in. God, I'm at the point where I just want it to end. I don't mind it being cool and overcast, but the rain's just getting really, really annoying. Oh, feels good. Feels good. Here we go. Yep, this is another 3. This is another good one. Oh, good fight too. Yeah, let's go. Maybe not quite as big as the last one. Another very solid bass though. I mean, let's go. 3 fish tonight, and 2 of them were very, very good. All right. Yeah, that's probably, I'm gonna guess 2.5 if I had to, probably about 2.5. This one doesn't feel quite as good. God, I've got him by the lip, 17 incher, so lip closed, yeah, probably about 16.5. Not quite as big as the last one, but still really, really solid. My biggest off the wacky worm this year for sure. He's 2.25. All right, we'll take it. A 2.25, 3.25, and a 14 incher. This one was give or take 17, 16.5. There we go. All right. Feels like a small to moderate sized bass. Yep, that's what it is. Actually not a bad fish. Actually not a bad bass. None of the fish we caught today have been bad. Yeah, not bad. Probably another 14-incher maybe. All right, 4 bass in the past hour and 15, hour and 20. That's a solid night. All right, we're back out here. It's supposed to start pouring again in a half an hour. It's let up a little bit now, but it's gonna start coming down. Mother Nature, I'm ready for your clown show. We've got rain gear on board. We've got a tarp to keep stuff dry. I'm ready, bring it, let's go. We're gonna start with the drop shot, robo worm, and we're gonna take it from there. Did not use the drop shot last night, and I wish I had it. God, whoa, holy, way too far out. There we go, got him. All right, there we go. A smallie, little smallmouth out of the gate. Hitting that robo worm. All right, there we go. Probably a foot long, give or take. A $5 foot long. All right. I'm gonna run the rest of that battery out on that camera and then I'll go double cam. So we're gonna try the wacky worm underneath. Over by that rock, we'll give the wacky worm a shot. What was that? What the hell was that? Why'd the line get tied up? Knew there was one over there. Oh, don't tell me this is a pickerel. Nope, it's another smallmouth. Let's go. I thought, when he rose to the surface, I for some reason saw a narrow mouth and thought it was a pick. Ah, a lot of eggs all over him, or all over her. A spawner for sure. Twirling him around, twirling her around. The females lay the eggs. All right, in she goes. There's one. Feels solid. All right, this feels solid. It's a pickerel. It's actually not a bad sized pickerel. hate these freaking things because it's not like northern pike. They're not fun to catch. He's 18. There it is. 18-inch pick. Get out of here. Big iron, big iron. When he tried to mess the ranger with a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Swing and a miss, probably a pickerel. I just want to catch one of the fish that I whiffed on. So yeah, let's just go wacky. Do what we know works. Yeah, I gotcha. I gotcha on the wacky. So there's a largemouth, all right. Got that largie, he's hungry. Pound and a half, maybe? Come on, hit those. Gosh, damn it. I could get that. Line snag, apparently. I think I already tried over there. All right, that rock, go around it, go in. Good hit. Well, that's what I get for skimming them. I fought aggressive, like it was just, like it was like something super tiny. Probably ripped it out of his mouth in the process. All right. All right, I think that's all she wrote for tonight. It's 8:30. All right, guys, good morning. We are back out on the lake. Still pretty cold and the wind's picked up a little bit, but the rain seems to be behind us, and miraculously enough, there's actually some sun right now. So it's about 7:30 in the morning, and we're gonna stay out and fish for a couple hours, maybe until about 10. I'm gonna go in, maybe have a little more of a breakfast, and then get ready for the hike. I'm hoping that this sun kind of holds up and we have some sun for the hike, because supposedly the view is pretty nice from where we're going to be hiking. So it would be nice for there to be sunshine for that. All right, I get the same rods as last night. I didn't do anything. I just left them here overnight, covered them, uncovered them this morning so that the overnight rain didn't get them wet. And we're gonna explore the east end of the lake and just go south There's not as many residences over here, so I'm kind of hoping there'll be more like rocky sort of spots to, throw the drop shot next to, or throw the wacky worm, or whatever. So let's see what we can do. So behind me over there, that's Boulder Beach State Park. That's the one that I ended up turning around at when I was on my elliptical ride yesterday. So that's kind of a high level view of what it looks like. It seems pretty cool, I guess. But this is where we're gonna start. We're just gonna keep drifting south, let the wind take us. I'm gonna start with the chatterbait, and then we'll just kind of throw whatever I feel like I wanna throw by wherever I wanna throw, if that sounds right. All right. I'm gonna go wacky on this raft. I'll switch to the drop shot by the time I get to that one. Unless I hit stuff on this raft or anywhere in between. I'm gonna end up, I wanna try that little inlet over there. I saw those two guys, I saw the other boat that was parked next to mine at the campground. I saw them go there last night and I skipped it. So I think now's a good time to try it because it's windy. And it looks like it's a spot where I might be able to get out of the wind a little bit. Here's our first fish. He's fighting. Definitely fighting. It's actually a good size one. Oh my goodness. Look at that smallie, boys. Look at that smallie. Let's go. That's a nice smallmouth. Let's go. Spawning smallie. Look at the eggs all over this thing. Oh my goodness. Look at this girl. Good catch, boys. So, open lip, 16 inches open lip. She looks somewhat fat, so we're gonna get a weight. All right, she's actually only 1.75 pounds. Definitely felt like 2 and change. Definitely felt like a too low, but I guess not. Still a good fish though. All right. Smallies are always fun. She definitely banged me up a little bit. On that note, I guess we're gonna stick to the wacky worm for a little bit longer because it continues to work pretty well in here. I think the wind's kind of coming this way. I definitely want to try over there. I might go across and try it. We have something? We do. Another one feels pretty good. Another fighter. Another smallie too. Another smallie. Just, all right. There we go. Another similar size smallie to the last one. Looks a little bit skinnier. Not bad with the smallmouths this morning. There it is. There's number 2. Get her back in. I'm thinking on crossing the lake and going that way. I'm not gonna go much further south because I'm just gonna hate my life on the way back because the wind is blowing south. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cross over, but go to that spot. It's getting misty out. So yeah, the rain's not over. We might be getting that rain, or if it's misty, I don't care. That's fine, but I'm just done with the weather. I am waiting for normal late spring weather. It has literally been more like late winter, early spring since March. It just has not improved. Oh, I gotta stand up. Yeah, buddy. Stand up and stretch. There's a fish. There's a fish. It's a bass. He's jumping all over the place. Yeah, he's always trying to shake me. Trying to shake me off on the top. Oh my God! Whoa! Another smallie. Another smallmouth. He was very close to winning that battle. Actually, no. Yeah, he was pretty close. Good try, man. Let's go with the smallies. Tail down. Tail down 14 and a half-ish. Catching a lot of like smallmouths, like pound and a half, 2 pounds. I'll take it. It's a good morning. Despite the shitty weather, it's a good morning. We are back on the water. 6:30 in the evening, and the sun is shining. Never thought this would have ever happened. Still chilly, still windy, but it's sunny, and it is just much more enjoyable out than it has been all weekend. So we're gonna cast some lines. We're headed towards the south side of the lake, gonna try and cover as much water as we can, find as many good spots as we can, catch as many bass as we can, and see if we can have a good night. Looks like about 5 feet of water, a nice grass bed, 4 or 5 feet of water. smashed the Ned rig. Smashed it. Nice smallie, smashed the Ned rig. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. First Ned rig catch of the year, and it's a good one. Oh, right across the top of the lip. Let's go. Yeah, buddy. You can't see the ruler, but 16 and a half, mouth open, but 16 and a half. Yeah, probably 2, give or take 2. Nice fish though, really nice fish. Very nice. Let the girl go. Very nice fish. The hook is bent. This thing destroyed the Ned rig. That hook is bent. I need a new hook. Got him that time. Oh my God, big one too. Or nope, snag, yeah. Oh, wait a minute, fish. I don't know what the hell happened, but it felt huge and then it felt absolutely tiny and it wound up being tiny. Whatever. Whatever. Baby largemouth off the Ned rig. I wonder if he took me under something. It probably was this bass the whole time. He just probably took me under a rock and then I yanked him out of it. Anywho. Another one, man, they like the Ned rig. The smallies love the Ned rig. Yeah, right in the net, that's right. Another 2-pound smallie? Oh my God, what are we doing? Let's go. Look at this. Another roughly 2-pound smallmouth. The Ned rig is just killing it right now. Yeah, all right, he's 15 and a half. He's probably just shy of 2. Not bad though. Look at the smallies, boys. Damn. Off to a good start with these smallies. You know what, I think this will be our crossover point. We'll do these rocks, then we'll come back on the way back. We'll come back with topwater. We're gonna switch to the crank now that I take note of the deep drop off of this area. Crank and then probably drop shot if this doesn't work. Oh, what a hit. That's a small fish for a big hit. Oh my God. I mean, it's a decent smallie, but that was a huge hit. I thought I had a 5-pounder. Cool. Let's go. Another one. I wish it was a little calmer so I could use a whopper plopper. I just wish it was. What's funny is the house I buy is probably gonna be a tiny little shack on a lake. I'm looking for something that's 1,000 to 1,500 square feet. I'm gonna get something that's 500 square feet, but on a lake. Oh, I'm kidding. I would not have enough space to live. I need more than 500 square feet. Yeah, oh my God, maybe. Looking at the, you know what, nah. I almost do want to go over there now. Yeah, no, there's absolutely, oh, there we go. Feels mid though. Yeah, it doesn't feel too great. Little largemouth. All right, so they are out here. Did you swallow it? Tried to. Nice. Yeah. Swing and a miss. Hate to see those. All right, we got him this time. Yeah, little guy. Yeah, another little largie. There you go. Kind of ripped his mouth open a little bit, but that's okay. He will heal. All right, I'm kind of caught in a bit of a zigzag pattern on my way back here. Tried there, nothing. Around there, nothing. Rocks over there, nothing. Over there, bailed immediately because I realized it was basically a sandbar. And now we're here, back to where I was last catching the fish off of the soft plastics. And I know for a fact these are rocks with drop-offs. So we're gonna do a little top water action. There it is. Pickerel. Pickerel. And he's all tied up. Look at him. I literally caught him on his tail. Oh God, what a mess. Freaking clown pickerel. Look at this thing. Look at this freaking thing. What do you expect, these stupid fish? All right, out of here.